Welcome to New Resources to Support Environmental Education in Science Class. This session will offer an overview of new resources to support environmental education. It will highlight new resources and indicate where to find and how to use these resources in your science classroom. Audrey Azoulay, the Director General of UNESCO, has said that education can be a powerful tool for transforming our relationship with nature. We must invest in this field in order to preserve the planet. The Nova Scotia Department of Education and Early Childhood Development is committed to supporting environment and climate change education. The knowledge and teachings of Netigalump and environmental stewardship are incorporated through ongoing curricular renewal, the development of inclusive and accessible resources, and professional learning to highlight diversity and honor at Awaptimuk. This presentation is divided into 4 sections to highlight grade level specific resources that were developed and shared over the 2023-24 school year. Please advance the video to the section that is most relevant to you and your students. Learners in the early elementary years have a natural curiosity about the world around them. They explore their world with their senses. The primary to grade 3 science program is an inquiry-based hands-on program that encourages learners to discover the world around them by manipulating materials, gathering evidence by making direct observations, and talking and writing about what they are learning. During the early elementary years, from grades primary to grade 3, students engage with environmental topics through their exploration of living things, seasons, interconnectedness of air and water, animals, plants, and soil. A collection of books has been distributed to support learning about environmental issues. This collection includes 25 titles which were delivered to schools in the spring. Teachers may use the books in a variety of ways as they integrate science outcomes with outcomes in other subject areas. For example, the books can be used to provoke discussion when read aloud together to the class. This may prompt additional learning through language arts, social studies, and other subject areas. For example, when reading The Leaf Thief, students can learn about seasonal changes and trees in the environment. This book also allows students to enhance their literacy skills through images and rhythm. All of the books in the collection have been added to the Nova Scotia Book Bureau list of approved learning resources. You may pause the video and use the QR code to access additional information about the collection. This will include the titles, descriptions, and Nova Scotia Book Bureau numbers. The Science 4-6 program is a hands-on, minds-on program that encourages students to learn by manipulating materials, observing firsthand, and talking and writing about what they are learning. This active experiential inquiry approach promotes the importance of building and expanding on the natural curiosity of students and recognizes the valuable experiences that they bring to the classroom. At the 4-6 level, students learn about the environment as they explore habitats, interconnectedness, changes in the Earth's surface, weather, sources of energy, and the diversity of life. A collection of books has been distributed to support learning about environmental issues. This collection includes 26 titles which were delivered to schools in the spring. These books can be used in a variety of ways with multiple connections to curriculum outcomes. For example, when reading the book Me and My Sit Spot, students can develop an understanding of the interconnectedness within nature. This aligns with the grade 4 science outcome. Learners will analyze interconnectedness of and within local habitats, inclusive of a Mi'kmaq perspective. Through reading this book, students can begin to consider the environment in which they live and could introduce students to further learning outdoors. All of the books in the collection have been added to the Nova Scotia Book Bureau list of approved learning resources. You may pause the video and use the QR code to access additional information about the collection. This will include the titles, descriptions, and Nova Scotia Book Bureau numbers. An important and universal goal of science education at the intermediate school level is to equip learners with an understanding of the roles that science and technology play in society. The Nova Scotia Science Curriculum aims to develop learners' scientific literacy and their ability to problem solve and apply these principles of scientific inquiry to real-world situations. From grades 7 to 9, students engage with environmental issues from multiple perspectives as they learn about interconnectedness through Netigalump. At this level, students learn about pollution in the environment, ecosystems, biodiversity, adaptations of organisms for survival and evolution, coastline change, climate change, and energy sources. Collection of books have been distributed to support learning about environmental issues in grades 7 to 9. This collection includes 11 titles that were delivered to schools in the spring. At this level, books in the collection can be used in a variety of ways by individual students, pairs, groups, or as a whole class. For example, Palm Trees at the North Pole, the big story about climate change, helps students understand the why and how climate change is happening and how they can be involved in finding solutions. This book provides information and images to guide students as they explore guiding questions such as, how are human activities linked to climate change? All of the books in the collection have been added to the Nova Scotia Book Bureau list of approved learning resources. You may pause the video and use the QR code to access additional information about the collection. This will include the titles, description, and Nova Scotia Book Bureau numbers. All junior high schools receive Pasco greenhouse kits that include sensors to monitor a variety of variables. During this school year, a group of grade 8 teachers from throughout the province collaborated to create a learning experience to address the following outcome in grade 8 science. Learners will evaluate oceanographic and other evidence of climate change, inclusive of a Mi'kmaq perspective. This learning experience and supporting documents can be found linked to the grade 8 science Moodle. The EECD also worked in collaboration with the Discovery Centre to develop a learning resource. In this learning experience, students can explore environmental science and climate change through inquiry using the Pasco Greenhouse Sense and Control Kit. This learning experience focuses on the following learning outcome. Learners will formulate a plan to mitigate or adapt to the effects of climate change. Visit discoverycentre.ca to access the resource under the Education tab. While there, you may want to explore other resources and opportunities. At the high school level, students select science courses of interest to them. There are many different science courses that have connections to the environment and climate change. Science 10, for example, has outcomes relating to weather and ecosystems with strong links to environmental issues. There is an Environmental Connections Moodle for Science 10 that has lots of additional resources. Other curriculum connections can be made in various other programs, including Biology 11 and 12, Oceans 11, Agriculture 11, and Geology 12. In addition, Netaglum 12, an environmental science course that is guided by Etowoptimunk, Two-Eyed Seeing, was piloted in 2024. The pilot is expanding to additional schools throughout the province in the 2024-25 school year. All senior high schools receive Pasco greenhouse kits that include sensors to monitor a variety of variables. This tool can be used to collect data in a variety of ways and connects to outcomes in many high school courses. The EECD is currently collaborating with the Discovery Centre to develop a learning experience to support Netaglum 12. The EECD has collaborated with Ocean School to create a collection that explores the connection between climate change and the ocean, highlighting the importance of living in balance with nature. This resource has curriculum connections to Science 7, 8, and 10, Oceans 11, and Netaglum 12. It contains videos and activities as well as a teacher guide. You may pause the video and use the QR code to access additional information about the collection, or you can visit the Ocean School website and search Netaglum in the environment. The EECD has supported the development of a wellness tool to support student well-being as youth strive to manage emotions brought on by climate change and environmental impacts. This digital toolkit has been developed with support from the Canadian Mental Health Association. For more information on how to access this and other resources and how Clean Foundation can support your students through workshops and programming, please visit cleanfoundation.ca or use the QR code on the screen. The EECD has collaborated with several additional external partners to address and support climate change education. The EECD has collaborated with Nourish Nova Scotia in support of their Eat, Grow, Learn program for the development of school and community gardens. The International Oceans Institute delivered an in-person professional development opportunity for teachers to engage with speakers on the importance of the Ocean Climate Nexus. A teacher resource was created and is available. The Pictou County Forest School developed climate change workshops connecting youth in grades primary through to grade 9 with forest ecosystems and biodiversity. We would like to thank you for your commitment to environmental education. Stay tuned for new resources and initiatives in the 2024-25 school year.